defense sector, infamous for being prime importer, is now ready to become a defense manufacturing hub for the world.
जो भारत अभी आपके ऊपर पहले दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा इंपोर्टर माना जाता है, आज वो हमारा भारत दुनिया की टॉप 25 जो एक्सपोर्टिंग कंट्री हैं उनकी क्यों में आकर खड़ा हो गया हमारा।
रक्षा क्षेत्र में भारत इंटेंट, इनोवेशन और इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के मंत्र पर आगे बढ़ रहा है।
With one of the largest military forces in the world, India ranks 4th in terms of firepower. Hello again, this is Bhumika Singh for SME Futures, and today we are present at the capital of Gujarat, Gandhinagar, that is hosting India's biggest exhibition till date, DefExpo22, with participation of over 75 countries and 1,340 companies. The 12th edition of DefExpo, themed on Paths to Pride, is expecting a business worth 1.5 lakh crore. So let's go and see how Indian defense industry is representing its self-reliant innovations globally.
We are motivated by the Atmanirbhar Bharat. We feel very proud. In time, you can say 100% we'll be self-reliant. So far, beautiful.
The goal is to build an Indian company for the next few decades.
We are really interested in the Indian market. It's very huge defense market for us.
The exhibition witnessed participation of a big spectrum of companies from biggies like Kalyani, Tata Group, HAL, Ashok Leyland, DRDO to various startups and international companies displaying advanced defense technologies in arms and ammunitions, safety equipments and war equipments.
Kalyani Group, we've been working on developing Indian technology and Indian IP for last 12 years now. And you can see the example of that. You have 3 artillery platforms here. You have multiple vehicle platforms here. And today, the show, not only us, but the show here, is all about exhibiting Indian capability. And you can see that in abundance.
So the Make in India initiative of Government of India, we are partnering with UAE-based Edge Group, Caracal. We will be manufacturing all caliber small arms in the country for the requirement of defense forces.
Caracal is a small arms company from UAE, from Abu Dhabi. We started in 2007 with one product, which is our pistol 9mm. Today we are 15 years old in the market and we have almost more than 12 products. We have a full line of a sniper rifle. We have an assault rifles, and also we have a submachine gun 9mm, and we have a DMR sniper rifle.
We have a very long tradition of collaboration with the Indian industry. We will strengthening and build on this initial work that have been done over the last 3 decades, and we will further collaborate with the local industry. The company would be focusing and strengthening the India independence in terms of being able to support our systems in India, the air defense systems, and we are really excited to be here.
To showcase the Vajra drone, which is the most advanced jet-powered drone capable of about 5 to 6 hours of endurance, 10,000 feet of ceiling. We also have capabilities of lidar sensors, thermal imaging, night vision. It is powered also by the Lockheed Martin software. Currently about 5 to 10 kilograms of explosives that can be packed inside the Vajra drone.
Our latest development has been in the development of unmanned combat aerial vehicles. So where we are weaponizing our drones for the benefit of the common soldier. These grenades can be hit on a target, and the range, the detection range from a camera that we are getting is roughly around 5 kilometers. Some of our products which we are currently building at our shipyard in Mumbai, and we have also digital displays of a wide gamut of merchant ships and naval ships that we can build for the Indian Navy as well as for navies abroad.
During DefExpo 2022, the Defence Minister of India invited African nations to explore Indian defence equipment and technologies, facilitating the second India-Africa Defence Dialogue.
Second time we're participating. And we are really impressed with the innovation to try and solve problems, but also to try and use technology to solve some of the issues which India is facing. And for Africa, we are facing almost the same problems, where we need to solve some of our defense and security problems using the latest technology. And what we've seen from what India is doing, I think there's a lot to learn. And we think we will have to come back, send specialists to learn from different fields to apply some of the technologies which have advanced. We really want to go back and think through some of the products we've seen. I know they'll be very costly to buy, but we will be able to discuss some of the issues.
India has always been a prime importer of defense technologies. However, now stakeholders have a different view on India becoming a prominent exporter, as defense exports reached to rupees 13,000 crores last year, with a target of reaching rupees 35,000 crores by 2025.
India is no more the infamous largest or third largest importer, so to speak. And today India is looking at being an exporter, but India will also look at very specific targets on exports, and we'll see a lot of traction that's happening.
We have all the capability and infrastructure and the technical know-how on place to realize the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. So we are on a path to have glory in coming times to manufacturing all sort of arm and ammunition and high technology defense products in the country.
Our exports, defense exports of India, have gone up from a mere 1,800 crores per year to 7,000, above 7.7 crores or 7.2 crores, which is a 4-time increase. And as we speak here, I think the numbers have gone up even more.
Obviously, we've been working with the DRDO very closely in developing their defense system. They are our design partners, and we will build on that relationship also into the future. We will increase. We are working already with tens of existing suppliers in India, and we will strengthen that relationship. We will expand and deepen the relationship. We have the intention of heavily investing in the Indian market, further investing in the Indian market to support the self-reliance strategy of the government.
MSMEs has always been an integral part of defense sector, even after being dominated by the big players. At the same time, the government is providing big impetus towards indigenous defense infrastructure.
As far as MSMEs are concerned, we work with almost 400 plus MSMEs today. Specifically on the artillery side of the program.
We have signed 72 MUs with the different industries, and out of that, 80% are MSMEs.
The Ukraine-Russia war would have shown you how dangerous it is to not be self-reliant.
400 odd MSMEs are already part of our vendor base, and we have taken very important steps to nurture them.
We support it 100%. We are investing in building local facilities, also in ASI, to do maintenance, to do repair, to do upgrades and training.
To reduce the foreign dependency of Indian aerospace and defense sector, the government announced an investment worth rupees 3,700 crores in defense production to establish the Uttar Pradesh Defense Industrial Corridor in August 2018.
In the defense corridor, it is announced by government. There are 6 nodes, 6 districts are there. It is covered in defense corridor: Aligarh, Agra, Kanpur, Lucknow, Chitrakoot, and one is the Jhansi. It is well connected with the national highways. So far we have acquired about 600 hectare lands, 1600 hectares land, and out of that the commitment from our investors is 11,000 crore commitment we get from our investors. And in this forum, in this Defense Expo, we are going to sign 14 MUs. About the value of that MUs is 564 crore. It is an ongoing process, but I am expecting that within 1 year, this will be a very good step. And Aligarh node is now in the advanced stage, and all the land we have acquired, it is handed over to the investors, and they are starting their factory work.
Despite many measures taken under Atmanirbhar Bharat, there are several challenges that the industry is facing when it comes to domestic manufacturing.
Okay, so any new product or service development is a challenge.
One of the major challenges that the Indian system faces is about funding. It is a very potent atmosphere today that in-house we have the complete capability to develop, provided a funding system is given and an acceptance is there not only from the banking sector but from the VCs and the investors and the public in general.
So one of the biggest challenges that we face when we are producing 100% indigenous products or content is that the sourcing of these materials from India actually costs a lot. But when we are outsourcing it, when we are importing it, it is lesser. So I think that's the biggest challenge, and that's the prevailing trend that since we outsource it costs less. So that is why I think 100% indigenization goal is also something that people are not looking at achieving right now.
We need to have very quick innovations, innovative products which has a cutting edge, has to be innovated, and it has to be produced at a marketable price. The quality is the main issue. And I know that there is the small investors are there, they produce very good quality, they give a very good quality product. But they so far did not have any good platform.
DefExpo22 comes at a time when the government is aggressively strengthening the Atmanirbharta of Indian defense industry. During inauguration of the India Pavilion showcasing indigenous defense products, startups and technologies, PM Narendra Modi launched the Defence Space Mission and unveiled STP-40 Basic Trainer presented by HAL. The exhibition included events like India-Africa Defence Dialogue, Indian Ocean Region Plus Conclave and Invest for Defence that are aimed to promote and represent Indian defence sector at national and international level.